How's it going everyone? Welcome to DoublePebble. So Saturday, review day, and today we are going back to looking at normal season players. Probably just for this week or the next few weeks, but we are going to be looking at my favorite type of player, target man strikers. This one is actually recommended by a lot of you, CC Kim Shin Wook, because he's super tall, alright? So we will review him today and see whether he is that hidden gem, cheap and good that many are looking for. So he's 196 cm, 98 kg, crazy. He's actually built like a wrestler already. Okay, 196 cm, crazy strength. You know, basically that's his main selling point. Crazy strength and very good header of the ball. 89 strength, 86 stamina. That's a Asian stereotype. Like Asian players all have good stamina apparently. Got decent sprint. I would say 79. You know, in today's standard that's very bad, but then again for target man strikers generally they are like that unless you're like world best or world legend. Jump is non-existent, 67. That is normal for tall players. Agility is bad, balance is bad, dribbling and ball control are bad, his crossing is bad, passing is bad, almost everything is bad. Like finishing is decent, 85, shot power is decent. Of course this is the one that must be very good, like his headers 93, and then the rest are just very average. Penalties 85, positioning is also not even good, 84 for someone so slow. Aggression is 80, another Asian stereotype. Now look at his styles, he's got 6 of them. Goal master, of course he's the area threat. Target man is a finisher, is a tanker of course. Work rate also not ideal, mid. I seriously think striker must be high attacking work rate, so that's the issue. And the most important thing is he does not have the power header trait. So important for target man. Price very cheap, average 10 million, current price 22 million. I'm sure that all of you can afford him. Even the +6 one, right? I don't think his stats is very good. Like 96 strength, 93 stamina. His pace is at least serviceable, and then the rest are just heading. It becomes 100. The rest are really not that good. You see, his penalty is 92, positioning is 91, aggression is 87. Yeah, +6 is, I would say, barely able to make it. Okay, so if you want, you can buy this +6, 2.9 billion. But before that, we go into in-game analysis before you guys decide whether to buy this Kim Shin Wook. Alright, he don't have a lot of strength. I would say this will be a pretty short review. First thing, he's got immense strength, and with his weight at 98 kg basically, right, and his base stats of 89 strength, just feels like an absolute rock. He's like Terminator like that. I haven't seen any defender outmuscle him, and in fact he was able to outmuscle a couple of defenders. At the highlight in, he was able to put in his tackles and outmuscle defenders. Of course, his biggest weapon is definitely his aerial prowess. At 196 cm, he's naturally going to be a very good target man in the air, although he has very low jump, okay, which is common for tall players, and no power header trait. Most of his goals comes from his head, as you can see in my highlights. There were a few headers which were impressive, but there were also a couple of moments whereby I feel that no, he can do more in the air, which means that without that power header trait, you can actually feel that his headers lack that extra bit of power that comes from that trait. And also, probably because there's no power header trait, he does have that lembek feeling, you know, lembek like that from time to time when he's challenging from the ball, similar to World Best Ibra, which I've said a long time ago in my World Best Ibra review, that although he does win his fair shares of headers, sometimes you get that lembek feeling coming from him, probably because they do not have the power header trait, which means that the power header trait is so important for your target man striker. Weakness, there are quite a few to be honest. First one is he's very clunky. I did try to use him against strong opponents, and it was really tough because he really can't move about on the pitch. I know on the highlights there were moments when I tried to dribble with him and it came off, but those were very forced scenarios. He got tackled and dispossessed much more than he actually pulled off a dribble. So forget about twisting and turning if you want to use him. He's the type of basic striker without skills whereby you receive the ball and lay it off. Right? Slow. Now, even though I play a slow possession style, as I'm sure people who have played against me have known, I always try to aim for 60% possession, but there are still times whereby I dispossess people in the midfield and there's chance for a quick counter attack. I would try a through ball, but with Kim Shin Wook it's impossible because he's that slow, alright? And if you try to throw ball whether high or low to him, most likely defenders will be able to outpace him, and that makes him even more one-dimensional. Ball control is also really bad. There are times, you know, when I try to dribble with him just to feel him out, he literally just lose control of the ball. He turn, suddenly the ball just rolls away from him. So that is very sad. Don't ever try to control the ball with him. No, just let him stop the ball, a basic pass, basic stop ball, lay off. Don't do funny things with him, it will never come off one, alright? Finishing with his speed is also pretty suspect, to be honest. Can't really remember whether I scored a goal with him with his speed or not, because most of his goals were with his head. So I don't really get a chance to test his finishing with his speed, although I did try a couple of finesse shots and it didn't come off, or long shots and it didn't come off. So I would say finishing with his speed is not going to be very consistent. So overall, I would rate him a 5 out of 10. He's another one of those very bad and one-dimensional striker. His only weapon is his heading ability, but then again, without the power header trait, it is not going to be fantastic. Good, but not fantastic. When I say fantastic, it means World Legend Patrick Kluivert level. That is fantastic, or Luca Toni, that kind of level, okay? Other than that, he really can't do anything else on the pitch. He would be serviceable if you are on a low budget, maybe you just start out the game, which I'm not sure where the hell were you for the past 4 or 5 years if you are just starting now, or you are playing against weaker opponents. But if you are seriously thinking about climbing rankings and playing against legendary opponents, you would destroy yourself if you use Kim Shin Wook. That is a very bad idea. Lastly, is he worth it? Not at all, even though he is very cheap at 22 million. I used a +5, okay, Kim Shin Wook for my review. The videos and highlights that you are watching are a +5 Kim Shin Wook, but he was honestly still very bad. So imagine using a +1, you will vomit blood. There are really better players out there if you would prefer a target man. Some are not very expensive as well. Even CP Dennis Bergkamp has a better area ability in my opinion compared to him. So I would say save your EP, don't buy Kim Shin Wook, and you'll be fine, alright? And that is all I have for this week's review. Let me know what other players you guys want me to review. I do take them into consideration and will review them from time to time, other than goalkeepers of course. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my review videos, and do subscribe to our channel for more FIFA Online content. Do check out our Facebook fan page as well, DoublePebble. The link is in the description box, and I will see you next time.